ब्रो, आज मार्केट ने एक डेंजरस साइलेंस दिखा दिया. On the surface, Nifty looked calm, almost too calm, as if nothing special was happening. But beneath that silence, there was a different kind of energy. The kind that builds right before something big happens. Nifty reached its make or break zone. Smart money entered only a few select stocks. Global cues didn't give any strong direction. And India VIX sat at dangerously low levels, creating a perfect environment where one silent day builds the foundation for the next big move. Bro, today wasn't a normal day. It was the day the market took a deep breath before deciding its next powerful step. Welcome back to WealthMaama, guys, your daily destination for deep market analysis, smart money insights, and full decoding of Nifty movements in simple, understandable language. Every evening, we break down exactly what happened in the market, why it happened, and what it means for tomorrow, so you stay one step ahead of the crowd. Let's start with the complete breakdown of Nifty's movement today, because the index may have closed flat, but the journey it took throughout the day tells a much bigger story. Nifty ended the day at 26,175.75, down only 0.10%, which gives the impression that nothing major happened. But when we examine the intraday structure, we understand that today was a psychological battle between bulls and bears. We opened the morning with a gap up near 26,325, which usually signals bullish strength. But immediately after the opening, sellers entered the market and started pushing Nifty down, indicating that higher levels were being rejected decisively. From around 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., the market showed a consistent downward drift. Not a crash, not a fast fall, but a slow, controlled selling phase. This is the kind of move smart money uses to reduce positions without creating panic. Then Nifty reached the day's low near 26,124, a level that acted as a crucial support. Bulls defended this level beautifully. The index didn't break below it at any point, which tells us the market was not weak. It was simply consolidating. For the rest of the day, Nifty stayed in a narrow range, showing no major volatility and no strong directional shift. But here's the most important part. This kind of flat close with silent price action is often the foundation of a bigger move that comes the next day. So even though Nifty looked quiet today, the internal structure shows that a significant trend decision is being prepared. Why Nifty moved today? Global and domestic clues. Globally, markets were almost neutral today. The US and European markets stayed mixed. Asian markets opened steady without giving any strong push. And crude oil remained stable, which kept sentiment balanced. There was no global event or shock that could drive Nifty in any specific direction. Because of this, the Indian market didn't get either positive momentum from abroad or negative pressure. It simply had to move based on its internal dynamics. On the domestic side, the story was very similar. FIIs were not aggressive in buying or selling. DIIs were supportive but cautious. And there was no major economic announcement or policy update today. With no big triggers on the table, the entire focus shifted to how Nifty behaved around its key price levels. Today's movement was entirely price action driven, meaning the market was reacting more to chart levels than to news. Sector-wise performance. Today's heat map clearly showed that the market was not trending in one direction. Some sectors were very strong, while others saw clear profit booking. The auto sector stood out with strong buying in Maruti, Eicher, and TMPV, a sign that this segment is still enjoying momentum and confidence. The cement sector also showed impressive strength, with Ultratech Cement becoming one of the day's biggest contributors, indicating robust demand and sustained buying interest. PSU and defense stocks like Bharat Electronics Limited continued their upward journey, showing that institutions are still favoring these themes. On the other side, sectors like finance, healthcare, pharma, and aviation came under pressure. This wasn't panic selling. Rather, it was calculated profit booking, where money rotates out of recently heated sectors and flows into stronger areas. The result was a market that looked balanced but tense, with buyers active in some pockets and sellers controlling others. Top gainers of the day. Ultratech Cement, plus 3.56%. Ultratech Cement saw powerful buying today. This wasn't random movement. The volume and consistency of the move show clear institutional accumulation. Cement as a sector is gaining traction, and Ultratech is leading this charge. TMPV plus 1.88%. TMPV added strong gains as the auto theme continues to dominate. This stock has been showing leadership and continues to attract momentum players. Maruti plus 1.42%. Maruti's strength reinforces the confidence in the auto sector. Strong demand, solid deliveries, and positive sector sentiment kept it green. Bharat Electronics Limited plus 1.28%. Bharat Electronics Limited has been a consistent performer in the PSU defense space, and today's move proves institutions are still accumulating this stock. Eicher Motors plus 1.16%. Eicher Motors' positive move shows that premium auto companies are still experiencing investor interest and strong demand cycles. Top losers of the day. Max Health minus 2.67%. Max Health saw sharp profit booking today. Healthcare has rallied recently, and a pullback was expected. Indigo minus 2.19%. Indigo came under pressure due to aviation-related concerns and general market cooling. Bajaj Finance minus 1.71%. One of the biggest drags today was Bajaj Finance. The financial sector didn't participate much in upside momentum, instead showing signs of short-term consolidation. Sun Pharma minus 1.23%. Pharma stocks continued their profit-booking phase, making the sector slightly weak for the day. Adani Enterprises minus 0.89%. Adani Enterprises cooled off but didn't show any panic selling, just normal consolidation. India VIX, the fear index. India VIX remained extremely low today at 11.62, which signals a market that looks calm on the surface. But the actual meaning of low VIX is the opposite. The market becomes more sensitive, more reactive, and more prone to sudden, sharp moves. Low VIX means traders are relaxed, which is exactly when volatility can catch them off guard. Support and resistance levels for tomorrow. Nifty is currently trading inside a very tight and important price range. This range is acting like a pressure zone, where both buyers and sellers are fighting for control. Support 1, 26,100. This level was tested today and held firmly. As long as Nifty stays above this zone, bulls remain in the game. Support 2, 26,000. If Nifty falls below 26,000, the market may open the doors to higher volatility and faster declines. Resistance 1, 26,300. Nifty opened near this level today but got rejected instantly. This confirms heavy selling pressure around 26,300. Resistance 2, 26,400. A breakout above 26,400 would bring new highs into the picture. Tomorrow's prediction. Bro, tomorrow will not be a silent day like today. The market has compressed itself inside a small range for last two sessions. And when Nifty compresses, it always expands afterward. If Nifty manages to stay above 26,100, we can expect a bullish attempt to break 26,300 again. If 26,300 gets crossed with strength, short covering will hit the market. Momentum traders will jump in, and we may see a sharp upward move. But if Nifty slips below 26,100, the sleeping VIX will wake up, volatility will increase, and Nifty could quickly move toward 26,000. A breakdown below 26,000 would trigger larger candles, faster intraday swings, and a potential trend shift. In short, tomorrow is a decision-making day. Market will choose a direction, and once it chooses, the move will be big. Bro, today's silence is not something to ignore. It is something to prepare for. Tomorrow's move may decide the week's trend. If you enjoy this daily breakdown, this smart money decoding, and this full analysis, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to WealthMaama. See you tomorrow. Let's catch the next big move together.